Day 52. Numbers 35-2. 36. Deuteronomy 1. Numbers chapter 35. Cities are appointed for the Levites, of which 6 are to be the cities of refuge. And the Lord spoke these things also to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan, over against Jericho. Command the children of Israel that they give to the Levites out of their possessions cities to dwell in, and to suburbs round about, that they may abide in the towns, and the suburbs may be for them cattle and beasts, which suburbs shall reach from the walls of the cities outward 1,000 paces on every side. Toward these shall be 2,000 cubits, and toward the 1,000 like Mamah shall be 2,000 cubits. Toward the sea also, which looks to the west, shall be the same extent, and the north side shall be bounded with the lake limits. And the city shall be in the midst, and the suburbs without. And among the cities, which he shall give to the Levites, 6 shall be separated for refuge to fugitives, that he who hath shed blood may flee to them. And besides these there shall be out of 40 to 2 cities, that is, in all 40 to 8 of the suburbs. And of these cities which shall be given out of the possessions of the children of Israel, from them that have more shall be taken, and from them that have less, few. Each shall give towns to the Levites according to the extent of their inheritance. The Lord said to Moses, Speak to the children of Israel, and thou shalt say to them, when they shall have passed over the Jordan into the land of Canaan, determine what said they shall be for the refuge of fugitives, who have shed blood against their will. I am in the fugitive shall be in them, the kinsman of him that is slain may not have power to kill him, until he stand before the multitude, and his cause be judged. And of those cities that are separated for the refuge of fugitives, 3 shall be beyond the Jordan, and 3 in the land of Canaan, as well for the children of Israel as for strangers and sojourners, that he may flee to them, who hath shed blood against his will. If any man strike with iron, and he die that was struck, he shall be guilty of murder, and he himself shall die. If he throw a stone, and he that is struck die, he shall be punished in the same manner. If he that is struck with would die, he shall be revenged by the blood of him that struck him. The kinsman of him that was slain shall kill the murderer. As soon as he apprehendeth him, he shall kill him. If for hatred anyone push a man, or fling anything at him with ill design, or being his enemy, strike him with his hand, and he die, the striker shall be guilty of murder. The kinsman of him that was slain, as soon as he findeth him, shall kill him. But if by chance medley, and without hatred and enmity, he do any of these things, and this be proved in the hearing of the people, and the course be debated between him that struck and the next of kin, the innocent shall be delivered from the hand of the revenger, and shall be brought back by sentence into the city to which he had fled, and he shall abide there until the death of the high priest, that is anointed with the holy oil, until the deaths, etc. This mystically signified that our deliverance was to be effected by the death of Christ, the high priest and the anointed of God. If the murderer be found without the limit of the cities that are appointed for the banished, and be struck by him that is the avenger of blood, he shall not be guilty that killed him. For the fugitive ought to have stayed in the city until the death of the high priest, and after he is dead, then shall the mentally return to his own country. These things shall be perpetual, and for an ordinance in all your dwellings. The murderer shall be punished by witnesses, none shall be condemned upon the evidence of one man. He shall not take money of him that is guilty of blood, but he shall die forthwith. The banished and fugitives before the death of the high priest may by no means return into their own cities. Defile not the land of your habitation, which is stained with the blood of the innocent, neither can it otherwise be expiated but by his blood that has shed the blood of another. And thus shall your possession be cleansed, myself abiding with you. For I am the Lord that dwell among the children of Israel. Numbers chapter 36. That the inheritances may not be alienated from one tribe to another, all are to marry within their own tribes. And the princes of the families of Galad, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, with the stock of the children of Joseph, came and spoke to Moses before the princes of Israel, and said, The Lord hath commanded thee, my lord, that thou shouldst divide the land by lot to the children of Israel, and that thou shouldst give to the daughters of Salphad our brother the possession due to their father. Now if men of another tribe take them to wives, their possession will follow them, and being transferred to another tribe will be a diminishing of our inheritance. And so it shall come to pass that when the Jubilee, the 50th year of remission, is come, the Jubilee made by the lot shall be confounded, and the decision of the one shall pass to the others. Moses answered the children of Israel, and said, By the command of the Lord, the tribe of the children of Joseph hath spoken rightly. And this is the law promulgated by the Lord touching the daughters of Salphah. Let them marry to whom they will, only so that it be to men of their own tribe, lest the possession of the children of Israel be mingled from tribe to tribe. For all men shall marry wives of their own tribe and kindred, and all women shall take husbands of the same tribe, that the inheritance may remain in the families, and that the tribes be not mingled one with another, but remain so as they were separated by the Lord. And the daughters of Salpha did as was commanded, and Mola, and Thirsa, and Heglah, and Moshe, and Noah were married to the sons of their uncle by their father of the family of Manasses, who was the son of Jersa, and the possession that had been allotted to them remained in the tribe and family of their father. These are the commandments and judgment, which the Lord commanded by the hand of Moses to the children of Israel in the plains of Moab upon the Jordan over against Jericho. Deuteronomy chapter 1. A repetition of what passed at Sinai and Casperin, and of the people's murmuring and their punishment. These are the words which Moses spoke to all Israel beyond the Jordan in the plain wilderness, over against the Red Sea, between Paran and Thampha and Leb and Haswoth, whither is very much cold. 11 days' journey from Horeb by the way of Mansah to Casperin. In the 40th year, the 11th month, the first day of the month, Moses spoke to the children of Israel all that the Lord had commanded him to say to them after that he had slain Sihon king of the Amorites, who dwelt in Heshbon, and Og king of Bashan Herod and Ashtaroth, and in Edrei, beyond the Jordan in the land of Mog. And Moses began to expand the law, and to say, who Odin and goat spoke to us in Horeb, saying, You have stayed long enough in this mountain. Turn ye, and come to the mountain of the Amorites, and to the other places that are next to it, the plains and the hills and the vales towards the south, and by the seashore, the land of the Canaanites, and of Libnus, as far as the great river Euphrates. Behold, said he, I have delivered it to you, go in and possess it, concerning which the Lord swore to your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob that he would give it to them, and to their seed after them. And I said to you at that time, I alone am not able to bear you, for the Lord your God hath multiplied you, and you are this day as the stars of heaven for multitude. The Lord God of your fathers add to this number many thousands, and bless you as he hath spoken. I alone am not able to bear your business, and the charge of you and your differences. Let me have from among you wise and understanding men, and such whose conversation is approved among your tribes, that I may appoint them your rulers. Then you answered me, The thing is good which thou meanest to do. And I took out of your tribe of me wise and honorable, and appointed them rulers, tribunes, and centurions, and officers over 50s, and over 10s, who might teach you all things. And I commanded them, saying, Hear them, and judge that which is just, whether he be one of your country, or a stranger. There shall be no difference of persons. You shall hear the little as well as the great, neither shall you respect any man's person, because it is the judgment of God. And if anything seem hard to you, refer it to me, and I will hear it. And I commanded you all things that you were to do. And departing from Horeb, we passed through the terrible and vast wilderness, which you saw, by the way of the mountain of the Amorite, as the Lord our God had commanded us. And when we were come into Casperin, I said to you, Ye are come to the mountain of the Amorite, which the Lord our God will give to us. See the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Go up and possess it, as the Lord our God hath spoken to thy fathers. Fear not, nor be any way discouraged. And you came all to me, and said, Let us send men who may view the land, and bring us word what way we shall go up, and to what cities we shall go. And because the saying pleased me, ascend of you 12 men, one of every tribe. We, when they had set forward and had gone up to the mountains, came as far as the valley of the cluster, and having viewed the land, taking of the fruits thereof to show its fertility, they brought them to us, and said, The land is good, which the Lord our God will give us. And you would not go up, but being incredulous to the word of the Lord our God, you murmured in your tents, and said, The Lord hateth us, and therefore he hath brought us out of the land of Egypt, that he might deliver us into the hand of the Amorite, and destroy us. Whither shall we go up? The messengers have terrified our hearts, saying, The multitude is very great, and taller than we. The cities are great, and walled up to the sky. We have seen the sons of the Anassims there. Walled up to the sky. A figurative expression, signifying the walls to be very high. And I said to you, Fear not, neither be afraid of them. The Lord God, who is your leader, himself will fight for you, as he did in Egypt in the sight wall. And in the wilderness, as thou hast seen, the Lord thy God hath carried thee, as man is wont to carry his little son, all the way that he hath gone, until he came to this place. And yet for all this you did not believe the Lord your God, who went for you in the way, and marked out the place, wherein you should pitch your tents, in the night showing you the way by fire, and in the day by the pillar of a cloud. And when the Lord had heard the voice of your words, he was angry and swore, and said, Not one of the men of this wicked generation shall see the good land, which I promised unto your fathers, except Caleb the son of Jephunneh, for he shall see it, And to him I will give the land that he hath trodden upon, and to his children, because he hath followed the Lord. Neither is his indignation against the people to be wondered at, since the Lord was angry with me also on your account, and said, Neither shalt thou go in neither. That Joshua the son of Nun, thy minister, he shall go in for thee, exhort and encourage him, and he shall divide the land by lot to Israel. Your children, of whom you said that they should be led away captives, and your sons, who know not this day the difference of good and evil, they shall go in, and to them I will give the land, and they shall possess it. But in return you are going to the wilderness by the way of the Red Sea. And you answered me, We have sinned against the Lord. We will go up and fight, as the Lord our God hath commanded. And when you went ready armed unto the mountain, the Lord said to me, Say to them, Go not up, and fight not, for I am not with you, lest you fall before your enemies. I spoke, and you hearkened not, but resisting the commandment of the Lord, and swelling with pride, you went up into the mountain. And the Amorite that dwelt in the mountains coming out, and meeting you, chased you, appeased you, and made slaughter of you from Seir as far as Hormah. And when you returned and met before the Lord, he heard you not, neither would he yield to your force. So you abode in Kadesh for a long time.